Youth runner here with San Juan Hills sophomore standout, the best sophomore in the CVU League, Carol Dye. Third for the second consecutive year, but obviously 17:56.3 today. Of course, obviously a little bit of a different start, but to drop from 18:48 last year to under 18 minutes is just truly a remarkable feat. I'm fascinated, Carol. Last year it was Olivia and Audrey. Obviously this year you've got, Mackenzie and Amber. What was it like just to be able to have some new energy in the league with Tesoro, but obviously they really uplifted and challenged you in the best possible way. So what was that dynamic like?
Yeah, I loved it. It helped me push so much in the race. I struggled with the second mile, but after that I was like I need to keep just within a closing distance, but I knew to keep it reasonable, otherwise I wouldn't gas myself out too soon. The first mile I was take it at a pace where you can kind of maintain, and then the second and third mile I was push to the end, give it all you got.
So when you were coming around in that final stretch, did your eyes pick up the clock far enough out where you're I got a chance to break 18 here?
Yeah, I heard people screaming out you just have a little more, you're gonna break 18, and I was okay, I'm gonna send this last hill.
In terms of kind of evaluating just where you feel your fitness is at, and just being able to get ready for prelims and finals, how would you compare this year versus how you felt, and just the development and the improvement of last year as a freshman versus now? You're racing with just kind of more confidence, more belief?
Yeah, last year it was hard for me. I had soreness in my hip, and it was kind of my hip flexor was injured. And this year I've had no shin splints or no anything, so I'm super thankful for that, and hopefully that'll help me with CIF prelims this year.
Obviously, a little bit of a different dynamic, for you this year. I mean, obviously last year you celebrated a league championship, which was huge. Obviously this year you're still going to be representing San Juan Hills in an amazing way. But the fact that you are going to have so many women, from Orange County, and that you've raced throughout the year, in the races at prelims and finals, and Lord willing, help providing the state meet as well. How valuable and how beneficial will they be for you? Because obviously last year, it was you and Finn together, and I mean obviously the whole group and whatnot. But just kind of the women that and that you're familiar with and that you've raced a lot. How important will that be for you to kind of connect with them and stay as close to them when you're racing at Mount Sac?
Yeah, I definitely will try to stay within a certain distance of the top juniors and seniors, but I know as a reality, obviously as being a sophomore, it's super hard to they have more experience, and also they've been running longer, and this is only my second year, so definitely I'll try to just push myself my hardest and give it all I got, but I won't be disappointed either way.
To be the best freshman in the league last year, to be the best sophomore in the league this year, I mean, that's an incredible achievement. How proud are you of not only how much you've improved, but also the consistency to do that 2 years in a row?
I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for my coaches and my teammates. They're so supportive, and I love going to practice every day and running. I love this sport in a whole, so I'm gonna try to do it next year.
Awesome.
And senior year.
Most definitely. Well, obviously, it was you got the bookend of the Alba sisters, where Emma and Jocelyn are the best freshman and senior, and you're the best sophomore, and then not knowing how the configuration of the league is going to work next year, you've got Mackenzie and Amber as the best juniors, so it's just there's a lot of familiarity. That's a good thing. Last thing is we look forward to Mount Sac, the fact that there is no more poop out, and the fact that the last 300 meters are going to be finished on the track. In terms of longevity, because obviously it's hard, especially for the people that went to the Invitational and then will come back and want to race prelims and finals. Once upon a time, that's hard to do switchbacks and poop out in reservoir 3 times.
Yeah.
The fact that that it's the final 300 meters on the track and only switchbacks in reservoir now, how encouraged, how optimistic are you about that challenge?
I love running hills. I actually do better with hills than flat courses. I love the challenge because once you go up, you come down. So I feel like that's great. Also, the poop out hill was very tough. So I'm thankful that I won't have to go through that. But also, like, I'm gonna definitely try to conserve my energy for the end for the last 300 meters.
Awesome. Well, you did a fantastic job of it today. Again,
you.
17:56.3, big drop from last year. Best freshman last year, best sophomore this year. Can't wait to see how that plays out.
Thank you.
The Southern Section prelims and finals. Carol, congratulations.
Thank you. I'll see you.